what advice would you give comedians that kind of started the way you did? You started on the internet and you kind of built this large following so big that you're able to headline your own 30-city tour.
Yeah.
What advice would you give somebody that wants to go the route that you went?
I would just say stay consistent, man. I think we all lose track of like where we're going sometimes when you fail, and I think it was times where I had videos I thought was gonna do great, or like a scenario where I thought maybe I should quit this tour when I was on tour with Jack, you know.
Right.
Just not feeling comfortable, like I wasn't comfortable on the tour bus, and I didn't have my friends with me, and I was like, I just want to go home. I don't feel like finishing this. But it's like if you do that, what are the consequences?
Right.
So it makes you think. So I'll say the biggest thing is consistency. And I know I used to hear celebrities say that type of stuff back when I would watch interviews. I'm like, man, everybody say that. Stay consistent. That's whatever. But honestly, genuinely, that's really it right there. Because it don't matter what happens. If you, like you said, get booed off a stage or something goes wrong or this goes left, stay consistent. As long as you stay consistent, it will continue to work. You know, and know what you're staying consistent with, because there's some of them rappers out there you need to quit. So don't take that.
You consistently
don't take it the wrong way, boy. You need to quit. Don't take that the wrong way. Don't take that message wrong.
You mentioned your team. You got a couple of your homeboys with you.
Yes.
You have a writing team. You've assembled a great team around you that you like. Okay, this is my group. This is my 5, 6 guys or gals, whomever.
Yes.
This is who I'm taking to the top.
Yes, I have that assembled already, man. And we have writing meetings all the time, like weekly, you know, nightly. Like whenever we get a chance to all come together and like just be in the office at the house and just write and come up with funny stuff. Happens all the time. And even when we just have quick conversations, sometimes we got to pull out our phone notes. And got to type it in there just because it's something that we are laughing about or a scenario where we talking about. So. Yeah, I'm big on that for sure. Yeah.
Have you ever been on a date and like, hold on, baby, this thought just came to my head?
All the time. That happens.
Come on, dude.
Everywhere, man.
And
even in my sleep, I be waking up out of my sleep and just grab my phone and just, I swear, bro, because stuff always be coming to me. Or I think about stuff like, even my homeboys will say it. They'll be like, bro, like I'll be asleep on the sofa maybe, right?
Yeah.
And they'll notice me get up and like they'll be like, yo, what's going on with you, man? I'm like, man, I just thought of something. I don't know if that just random little stuff. And I think, yeah, that's what keeps it going on.
You think of something, you at dinner, or y'all at home watching a movie?
Oh, I'm definitely pulling out that phone notes.
And then she like, bruh.
It don't matter what's going on.
So how do they respond when you do that?
They don't like when I be on my phone or locked in on my phone and I can't hear anything.
Right.
So they'll be saying my name, Drew, and I don't say anything. You know. So I think that's a big pet peeve for any.
Do they understand that what you're trying to do?
A lot of them don't. Because people think like when you're a comedian, they like, oh, it's all jokes. You ain't working hard, man.
Right.
What you ain't working on nothing.
Right.
But really, it's like, hey, you can't.
It's 24 hours, really. Because you're taking real life situations, but you're making them funny.
Yes.
So if something happens,
and with people laughing, majority of the time they don't take the grind or whatever you say you're doing serious. Yeah. Happens all the time.
You let fans record your show when you're practicing?
We're 50-50 on that right now. We're trying to decide how this tour gonna go. Because I don't know if we're gonna take everybody's phone. I want people to enjoy it, and I want it to go viral, like moments of craziness, whatever happens. So I think we'll allow it. I think out of respect, people may not record the whole thing fully. We might ask of that, but I don't like to take people's phone, not at this level.
It seems like everywhere I go, they put that phone in that bag.
Man,
zip.
Man. Yeah, they don't play about that. And we thought about doing that, but I think a lot of the show will be like improv and like new stuff in every city. So I wanted people to record and like enjoy the moments that may go viral or go anywhere.
You've made some legendary skits that's gone, as you mentioned, gone viral. Has anybody approached you about like doing a TV show or doing your own variety sketch?
Yeah. We're in talks right now with. I have a TV show that's been greenlit with FX.
Okay.
I'm shooting it with FX and Kevin Hart, and Stacey Sher also is involved. So we got some stuff going on. I'm also working alongside with Spring Hill.
Okay, yeah.
With
LeBron and Mav.
Company. Yeah, LeBron Mav company. Yeah, I was just in the house party movie.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was a good like start thing to
They should let me be the
working with
dad.
them. Yeah.
They should let me be.
Did you audition for it?
No, I did.
Come on, man. You should have auditioned for that. For real though. Did you go watch it?
I did. I haven't watched it yet.
It comes out tonight. You should go watch it.
I'm definitely gonna watch it. I'm definitely gonna see it. You know, anytime, you know.
It was very funny.
If we put something out, I'm going to see it. I'm gonna watch us.
Yeah.
I'm
sure.
And I ain't gonna sneak in. You know, I used to sneak in.
And Magic Johnson Theaters?
Yeah.
You was going to Magic Johnson Theaters?
No. I was in Atlanta.
Boy, I'm about to say, come on now.
I don't know. You remember Lennox Mall used to have a movie theater?
Oh yeah. I didn't know that actually. It was bad.
Man. Bruh, you been there watching?
That's the most high-end mall that's ghetto ever.
Man, you been there watching the movie, and dude pull out the phone. Hey, man, yeah, I'm in this movie, man. This man, funny the motherfucker, man. Hey.
One of my homeboys, he just went to the movie a couple months ago, and somebody got shot in the movies over a seat.
Yeah.
Over a seat in Atlanta.
That might have been, you know what I'm thinking, that might have been Atlantic Station.
Yeah.
Because you know they closed the Tara.
Yeah.
You know, one that used to be on Chester.
Solo, that was Atlanta Station? Yeah.
That was it was in Phipps. Phipps Plaza, yeah.
Was it Phipps Arena?
Yeah, Philip. He said Philip. Yeah, Philip. Hey, you know what? You're absolutely right. That's exactly where that was.
Yeah.
Damn, I might need to move because I'm like,
hey, I'm telling you,
a quarter mile from.
Hey, boy, it's getting rough.
Yeah,
them nice areas ain't nice no more.
Yeah, but then they got everybody. Georgia done relaxed, and everybody can carry the handgun. You don't need no permit. So, this the wild,
wide open.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you talk to people.
Yeah, man.
Because people ain't knuckling up no more.
That's why I just stay ducked off, man. I don't got to be all out there.
That's how.
Yeah.
That's why I don't go nowhere. Mm-hmm. You know what? All the movies they stream them on TV now.
I ain't going no more.
Yo, man. I was reading when you mentioned that you opened for Jack Harlow early in his career. And I was reading that you showered at a rest stop and you were performing in front of 50 people.
Yeah.
Did you think at the time that you're showering at a rest stop and you're performing in front of 50 people that you would later become the headliner of your own 30 city tour and become this?
Yes, I actually did, because we used to have conversations, me and Jack, on the bus. We was on a beatdown bus.
Right.
I'm talking about, man, look.
Like the Bluebird, the school bus or the Greyhound bus?
The Magic School Bus. That's what we was on. We was on the Magic School Bus. We was just stacked on top of each other, and I had to come by myself. He had all his friends, so I wasn't familiar with him or everybody else he was with. It was just, I just had to come on and do my thing. And we used to have talks all the time on the bus, like, hey, man, this is what we want to do. This is my goal. This is where I want to be at. This is how I want to be. So me and him familiarize ourselves with each other, knowing that we wanted to do this. So it was just, we both were on the same page with our goals, you know? So we just, man, everything happens. So it's just like, we just continue to go and the goals only get bigger. So yeah, man, that's probably the biggest thing I remember from that tour on a serious note. Yeah.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we do something before two something.